The last time I had gone across the border was the first week of March. I was in Houston already.
David Jones crosses the border regularly, but usually in a car. He's a chef who lives and works in Rosarito. Like many Americans in Baja, he's able to live there at the discretion of the Mexican government. After a trip to Washington, D.C. earlier this month, he was crossing on foot back to Tijuana when a Mexican immigration agent singled him out and told him he wouldn't be able to cross. Jones said he believes it's because he's black.
I 100% believe it. There's just no other way to identify that when I know others who are not African American that were able to come straight through. So I was easily identifiable as an American. I can now give this spiel. Our government says if you're from America, you can't come across.
Jones was eventually able to cross after telling agents that all his belongings were still in Mexico. He knows other Americans living in Baja who haven't had any scrutiny while crossing. As many other people crossing the border during the pandemic can attest, enforcement of the essential reasons only requirement has been spotty in both directions. In some cases, its random enforcement has been tragic. In June, 41-year-old Luis Martinez, a dual U.S.-Mexican citizen, died from COVID-19 in San Diego after falling ill while living with his partner in Tijuana. His partner, who had only weeks before given birth to their son, had a letter from Sharp Memorial Hospital saying she should be able to cross to see her husband. She successfully crossed twice using the letter, but the third time, on June 17th, border agents denied her entry into the U.S. Luis Martinez died hours later.
The day before his death, they denied her crossing.
Julia Najera is Martinez's cousin.
She went to the border, told them what was happening, that it was a life and death situation, and the agent denied her crossing and said that it was because of the cases of COVID-19 across the border that he was denying her entry into the U.S.
The Consul General of Mexico in San Diego told KPBS that while both countries have been emphatic to request the border population to reduce all non-essential travels, it's not possible for Mexico to verify the needs of everyone who crosses the border. Border agents have been doing random stops, and some cities have set up sanitation stations at crossings. Customs and Border Protection told KPBS that it's ultimately up to the discretion of border agents to decide who comes into the country. For Julia Najera, the uneven application of the restrictions can impact cross-border families forever.
And I know she kind of feels robbed of that last chance to see him and say goodbye. And I think that in turn has made it a lot harder for her to accept that he's gone at such a crucial and sensitive moment in their life. Because, for a year now, they had been looking forward to having a child together, and now none of that is happening for them.
Julia is hosting a GoFundMe to help support her cousin's partner and their young son. Max Rivlin-Nadler, KPBS News.